watching Dontaesboxingnation.
But Teofimo Lopez has been out there saying, I want Devin Haney next. Hell, make him the mandatory. Let's make that fight happen next. A, do you believe him? And B, do you want that fight?
Of course, I want to make the biggest fights happen. If Teofimo Lopez is next, let's do it.
Anything he said during the week bother you?
Of course not. I stayed focused on Jorge Linares. I knew that he was a tough competitor. I focused on my game plan, and I went there and I got the job done. If Teofimo want to get it next, let's do it for all the belts. The real undisputed.
Congratulations, Devin. Brilliant performance.
Thank you.
Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? So Teofimo Lopez, he finally reacts to Devin Haney's performance, beating Jorge Linares in a unanimous decision. Teofimo, he comes out and he basically says on one of his social media accounts, matter of fact, this is exactly what he said. He said, Devin Haney is absolute food. Now, and I was hoping that he would follow that up with saying, I can't wait to fight him next. That is definitely my next fight. I don't want anyone else but Devin Haney. Now, he didn't say that, but the good news is he's actually been talking more about fighting Devin Haney than fighting Kambosos. Ever since he signed that contract to fight Jorge Kambosos, he's been talking mainly about fighting Devin Haney. So I think overall, this is really great news. This is really good news because of the fact that I've been telling you guys for the longest, Teo, he really has nowhere else to go. If he's not going to get the Tank Davis fight, he really has nowhere to go, at least when it comes to making serious money. Eddie Hearn already said once they get past Linares, they are going to offer Teofimo Lopez a huge deal, which means it's going to definitely be a lot more money than he's making against Jorge Kambosos. So if Teofimo, if he truly believes that Devin Haney is nothing but food, then it makes all the sense in the world to take that fight and go pick up the food for the highest payday he's ever made in his career. You know, I already knew these comments and the fans will come out saying these things about Devin Haney because he got caught and he got hurt by Linares. Matter of fact, I even had one guy in my comment section, he posted, what did he say? He said Devin Haney is weak. If he got hurt like that against Linares, he ain't gonna be able to keep Lopez off of him. He's talking about Lopez's power, right? And then you had a lot of fans saying that Devin Haney, he has zero power. He has no power at all. First of all, guys, if you were paying attention to the fight, then you would know clearly Devin has some level of power because he hurt Jorge Linares with a body shot. I think he hurt him a couple times with body shots in this fight. I mean, even Linares, he came out after the fight and he said Devin Haney has no power at all. Let me just go ahead and play this clip of what happened in the fight.
I think Devin Haney likes to be pressured. Well, Haney is the one out here applying most of the pressure.
Good body shots by Haney.
Yeah, Haney is sitting down on these power punches now.
No, he's hurting Linares to the body right there. Linares holding on now.
So there it is. You heard Linares say what he said when he said Devin has no power, but his actions in the fight tells a complete different story. It's crazy because you will always hear these decafs say, oh, you know, he has no power, and because Teo has power, he's going to win the fight, etc., etc., etc. But have you guys ever thought about the fact that the majority of the greats, they always beat fighters that had way more power than them? From Muhammad Ali fighting George Foreman to Floyd Mayweather fighting everyone. The majority of opponents that Floyd Mayweather had, they were stronger than him. They hit harder. For one reason is because Floyd had moved up 5 weight classes, right? All of these guys, Pernell Whitaker had less power and less knockouts than Floyd Mayweather has. And yet Pernell Whitaker was still able to dominate a much stronger Julio Cesar Chavez. In fact, in the later rounds of that fight, Pernell Whitaker was surprisingly pushing back Julio Cesar Chavez. He was backing him up in the fight. And once again, this is no power versus power. Historically, The fighter with the least power has almost always beat the guy who had more power. So this argument of, oh, well, he has more power or Devin has no power, it makes absolutely no sense. There's a reason why Ryan Garcia said, out of the Fab Four, Devin Haney is the most dangerous opponent. Ryan Garcia has always said that Devin Haney, he will be my toughest fight, right? Now, Ryan, he could have just agreed with the fans on the internet and said that this Devin Haney fight will be my easiest fight because he has no power. But instead, he decided to tell the truth. I truly believe this Devin Haney versus Lopez fight, Teofimo Lopez, is going to be a great fight. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Hello, my name is Dominic. I just got my procedure done here at ScalpCarolinas. I was recommended by Dontaesboxingnation, and it's real. Here's the results. The brother out here, Brother Enoch, is real, and it's a very, very, very good recommendation. I recommend it. 4 hours, you in, you out, and it's the rest of your life.
So if anyone in the world wants this hookup, make sure you contact my man Enoch at 704-499-3471 and make sure to follow him on Instagram. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodkey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
An important message from Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of VasoFlux and VasoFlux for Men. If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy foods, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Plaque Out. Plaque Out is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856. And remember, to help unclog veins and arteries, get the Plaque Out.